What's happening, you guys? I haven't seen any of you guys or talked to you guys, I should say, in a while. Um, Sorry haven't been making much videos. I've just been really busy, and I've actually been doing a lot of stuff with other people's cars lately. Like my buddy Paul's got an '05 Ford Focus, and we threw an intake on it, and it really changed the sound. It's still a four banger, but whatever. But my friend Seth, he's got a '99 Chevy Silverado 1500. And today, actually, we're going to be throwing a glass pack on there. And we got everything to set it up and all, so that'll be happening later. I don't know if I'll make videos of that or not, but there's a lot of stuff that has happened that I should have made videos on. Like, here, I'm going to take you guys outside. Alright. My baby's real clean. Last night we went through the wash, and I got the best one. And even shined my tires, but not enough, not as shiny as I want them to be, so I'm gonna fix that. But anyways, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but you're looking at Blackwall tires now. What the deal is I went to a tire place nearby, and I found out that these Michelin tires they have 90% tread life left. And I could have figured that out myself, but I think before I bought the car, the person had put a new set of tires on here because the tread life is ridiculously high. I don't know if you guys can tell, but so I just got them flipped around to Blackwalls, and they still have like labels that I can't rip off on them, but soon. And I think it just goes along a lot nicer with the car. Damn, look at that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put tire shine on them later. Um, Second thing is I fixed my power antenna. It just needed a little lube or grease, you could say, because it would get stuck. Like, it wouldn't go down all the way. So now it does, and it just goes, it works. That's why it's down now, because the car's off. But anyways, I don't know if you guys know, I have some really nice plans for painting this thing coming up in like either 3 weeks or a month. I did order this paint that got mixed for the color code of the car, and it looks like it could come out legit. And if I've painted the inside to come out like the outside, this part should be easy because it should be a pretty close match, maybe even closer than to what I have, even though mine's pretty accurate. But for this bumper strip here, as you can see, there's absolutely no shine to it. So I'm gonna use a matte ivory Krylon spray paint to repaint this whole part of the strip. And then for the pearl stuff, obviously, it's going down with that. But also, on terms of painting, I went to the junkyard last week and I bought a new center grill frame from a '96 Explorer Sport. It looked like it was a brand new one because it was black and it had like a tag on it. It looked like it was bought like brand new from like an eBay or auto parts store. So what I did is I came home, I took my Sawzall out and I cut out the center part. And later that day, my billet grill came in for the upper one. I'm still looking at ordering the lower one too and doing the same thing. And it was like 45 degrees that day, so I was able to get a really good layer of primer on there. So now they're ready to be painted whenever I want to start painting them. And trust me, it's going to look really sick. Now that I have like projectors and everything, it's going to go along with the car perfect. But like I said, I think I'm going to wait until I start painting the whole car, because I'm going to keep this car in the garage for about 2 weeks while I paint it. The first week to paint it, the second week just to make sure everything's dry and good. But I'm going to wait for like the 50-degree weather, which is coming up soon because it's been like 45. And a couple of days it's actually been over 60 here. And it's the end of February, or it's the beginning of March right now. Got so many people going by. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, as you can tell, I really did take this thing to the wash last night. And here's something you guys might want to know. Look what just so happened to be in the mail one of the days last week. There it is. You guys see my really nice and trashed, but really nice amp rack right now? 800, 600, 3600 watt. I have it tuned. I don't know if you guys can see the settings here. The gain's up like that. pointing up like that, so it's a little more than half. Subsonic filter's at 0, bass boost is up a slight notch, and my low pass filter's a little more than half because I have a built-in low pass filter on the deck. And this amp is freaking insane. Like, it's a little cold for me right now, but maybe tomorrow I'll make my first video demo. But let me just tell you, I really wish I had my camera when some of my friends rode in this thing, because their reactions were priceless with the 4 of these things. I mean, it's so insane that it looks like it's about to snap this mirror over here, and it opens my sunroof cover, and it rattled the hell out of the rear view mirror. I'm just wait and see. I can't even describe it, what it's like in here. But I just showed you the settings so you know what my amp is set to. I barely have any bass boost, and the gain is only a little more than half this time. Not at full like before, and I just used the bass remote. It actually sounds a hell of a lot louder. And I don't know why it's being this loud without bass boost on, because I did try turning the bass boost up and it stayed clear, but it just got ridiculously, like, bassy. And I have to order a new cooling fan for the amp because I'm going to get a bigger one that kind of goes on the back plate of the amp. You'll see what I mean later on in the videos. But that just goes to show you that my sound system's done. I have everything I've ever dreamed of having in this Explorer. And yeah, the only thing I'm thinking about adding is a visor monitor right here and 2 headrest monitors. And other than that, that's just video stuff though. And of course, I am getting a new cup holder because I'm going to paint it up, because it's, as you guys can tell, it's not as glossy as this thing right here. And I want to put black rubber inserts on the bottom of the cup holders just so it doesn't get dirty, because it's full of shit, the bottom of there. But also in the mail last week, I got myself one of these because, as you guys know, my CB radio couldn't fit in that slot, and I really didn't want to run an antenna. This thing does just fine for what I need it to do. It's got like a speaker and mic inputs and outputs. It came with a car kit so I can charge it and use it in the car. But other than that, it runs on 9 AA batteries, and I mean, works like a charm. So I keep that in here. Other than that, let me see what's going on. Let me think what's going on. Well, I know my birthday's in, what is it, like 22 days now? 21 days? I think it's 21 days. So around that time, you're going to see a Mac intake and some form of custom exhaust. I'm really having a hard time debating what I want to go with. My first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to buy the Mac kit, but instead of having it stick out the back like this, I wanted to have it side swept coming out here. But then I called this other custom exhaust place, and I was thinking about having them do a dual side swept where it comes out each side. And I don't really know what my thoughts are on that, but I do know that the exhaust is definitely going to change this month. And also next month, I'm trying to get a pair of headers from Explorer Express to finish off the exhaust system. And soon after that, add a computer and so on, stuff like that. I went through a crazy pothole the other day driving, and some water got into the fuse for the high beams, so they haven't been working for a while. But now I just replaced the fuse because I just found out that was what the problem was. So I'm pretty psyched about that. And when the weather gets nicer, I'm going to switch out these roof bars for my pearl painted ones. The center part's painted pearl, and the outside looks as nice as this outside does without the scratches. And yeah, I think that's everything as of right now. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, just private message me or leave comments on this video, and I'll guide you through whatever you need to know. Alright, check you guys later.